The owners of an event center are investigating reports of injuries at a tribute concert to the late Ozzy Osbourne.
Some people who were there last night say they witnessed the moments that sent a child to the hospital. Jason McNabb joins us live from Revel Event Center with what we've learned.
Well, that's right. A man that I spoke to who was at that concert last night says the teen daughter of his friend was swept into the mosh pit and ultimately had to be taken to the hospital. Now, Revel says that they are investigating the incident, but they believe that proper protocol was followed.
Around 2,000 people showed up to Revel Entertainment Wednesday night to pay tribute to heavy metal legend Ozzy Osbourne, who died the day before. Revel owner Daniel Chavez says the fans showed a positive response.
Ozzy fans are very passionate, and it was a great turnout. It was a really, really good way for closure.
But some concert goers say their experience was tainted by what they saw going on in the crowd.
We're just trying to enjoy the music, trying to enjoy, a loving tribute to one of metal's greatest, contributors.
Patrick Loya was attending the show with his friend and her teenage daughter. He says a mosh pit broke out, which is common at these types of shows, but he says it got out of hand.
Some children were swept up in it and trampled and injured. It was so bad, in fact, that the children were taken to the hospital last night.
Loya says his friend also got swept up, possibly dislocated her shoulder. He says a man was kicked out of the venue by security after the incident, but thinks they got the wrong guy.
So we had told them that was not the man, that the man that they had kicked out was not the man who started the mosh pit, the one that started the incident. They had no response. They said, well, there's not much we can do.
Loya says he feels unsafe to go to another concert here.
The customers should feel protected, and we do our very best to make sure that they're protected, from each other.
Revel owner Daniel Chavez told KOAT they can't comment on the incident as they're still investigating exactly what happened, but say they follow protocol to keep people protected at every show, including at Wednesday nights.
There's always people keeping an eye on the crowd. And when that does happen, we react, and whether it's an ejection or whatever steps necessary, we will take that precaution and follow through.
Now, the concert goer believes outside alcohol may have been a contributing factor to the incident. I'll show you why Revel's owners say that's highly unlikely coming up at 5 o'clock. For now, Jason McNabb, KOAT Action 7 News.
Jason, thank you.